Lucas.
It's funny how now she be calling me back. She see that I got it, I'm stuck in the trap. 40 autos, and we put it right back. 40 autos, and he left in the back. I can't be trusting cause people just act. I get the money, I run it right back. The plug on my phone, I get to these racks. The plug on my phone, I'm gonna get back. I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stunting. I had to go get me some money, they always was fronting. I had to stay up the sign, I never trust up at night. She seeing that drip on the bone, make sure she won't call me. Fuck you little bitch, you a dummy. I got some money, tryna die.
Back with another banger video for you guys, and as you guys can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create the two-way playmaking shot creator. Alright, so I know most of you guys are going to be confused, but I'm going to show you this is the best two-way playmaking shot creator you can make. And it's a rare build. I've never seen one of these, or I take that back, I've seen one, and he was crazy at the game. Alright, I'm not going to lie. So first off, you're going to want to, subscribe to Dizzle YT. That is the go. He makes the best build creation videos. But then in the build creation, you're gonna want to pick point guard. Handness does not matter. Jersey number does not matter. And then you're gonna want to continue. And then you're gonna want to pick the pie chart that is shooting and defense. Now, this is like the most important part. You're going to want to pick shooting and defense. Please pick that. If you don't pick this, you're not going to get the build name, okay? Shooting and defense. And then you're going to want to pick the fastest pie chart with the 91 speed. And then you're going to want to just max out the shooting, max out the playmaking, and then you can max out lateral defense, or perimeter D, lateral quickness, steal, and defensive rebound. And then you get 19, and then you can, upgrade the dunk a little bit if you want. You can take, you can really take whatever down you want. If you want a little bit less dribbling, and you got maybe more finishing, you can go, like this. Or if you want a little bit less defensive, or just more slashing in general, you can go like this, maybe. But that's up to you. But for this build, I guess we're gonna max the driving dunk, because who doesn't want to be able to dunk? You feel me? Yeah. So you see, we get 18, 14, and 9, and then the inside game isn't actually too bad, but it could be better. That's the only downside about this build, is the inside game. But yeah, if you want the dunk, you can kind of play around with these. If you want the close shot fades, you can do that, or the driving dunk. It's really up to you. But for this, I'm just gonna go close shot and driving layup. Or if you only want the close shot, you can get the extra defensive badge. You feel me? The extra 2 defensive badges. That's actually really good. So I guess I'm gonna go with that, the extra 2 defensive badges. And you see, we still have an 84 close shot, so that's really good. And then for the height, you're actually gonna want to pick 6'1". Okay, but this is not bad, because this build is a defensive build, so it's not like you're gonna lack. Okay, and you see, with the minimum wingspan, you get an 84 ball control, which means at 97 overall, you're gonna be speed boosting consistently. With an 86, you're just gonna be speed boosting all the time. And you see, we get lockdown, shot creating, playmaking, or sharpshooting. Obviously, playmaking, shot creator, you got both takeovers right here, and then you got the lockdown, the two-way, and you got sharpshooting takeover. For this, we're just gonna go shot creating, because that's the classic shot creator takeover. And as you see, we get the playmaking shot creator. However, if you guys know, or saw, or have been following along at all, you've seen the defensive pie chart, but we get the name playmaking shot creator. Okay, so that's why I call this build a two-way playmaking shot creator, because this build is just, I don't know, I've never seen anybody use it. I did not mean to do that. Alright, so we're gonna go to test build now. Okay, and I'm gonna show you guys the best badge setup for this two-way playmaking shot creator build in NBA 2K20. So for the badges, for the finishing, you don't really get anything good finishing, as always with most of these rare builds. But I guess you can just go slithery, or consistent. You do whatever you want. But then this is where the build gets fun. You see, we get 18, 14, and 21. And obviously, if you're a shot creator, difficult shots, Hall, quick draw, probably Hall of Fame for most of you. Hot Zone Hunter, range extender, Hall of Fame. This is where the build gets really cool and fun. Deadeye, you can do whatever you want. Deadeye, Hall of Fame. You do honestly whatever you want. I don't care. badges are all up to you, but these are probably the best badges. I mean, Deadeye, since you are really small, you probably want Deadeye on, or yeah, I mean, I would go with Green Machine Bronze, Volume Shooter Bronze, and then Quick Draw, Range Extender, Hosel Hunter, and Deadeye Hall of Fame. Just because you're undersized, I think you do need Deadeye. And then for the playmaking, this is where the build is so fun, because you're just all around. You can get 7 silvers, okay? So that's not even like bad. So you can get unpluckable, stop and go, tight handles for days. And yeah, those are the big 4 in my opinion. Those are the ones I like to rock with the most. Sometimes I do be rocking Space Creator. Sometimes if it's a dunking build, I'll rock Quick First Step, but this isn't really a finishing build, so I don't think you really need that. And now since ankle break, if you guys did play playmaking for this, or even maybe shot creating, you might get some ankle breakers. Ankle breaker might work. I mean, you got dimer. You know, you could do whatever you want. I mean, handles for days, tight handles. You know, do whatever badges you guys like. I just feel like maybe this is probably the best badge setup for this build. Definitely have dimer on at least, or dimer on bronze and bailout bronze. You know, you don't really need unpluckable silver. But you know, you could do whatever you want. If you don't want to take those hop shots either, that's another extra 2 badges you get. So you could kind of go maybe handles for days, tie handles, and stop and go, or ankle breaker. You know, you can do whatever you want. But this is this is probably the best badge setup right here for this build. And now we get on to the most OP thing about this build. It is 6'1". However, you get Hall of Fame defensive, so you're not a lack like on the defensive side of the ball. So you get Clamps Hall of Fame, Intimidator Hall of Fame, Interceptor Hall of Fame, and since you are very small, you're not gonna be able. You gotta have Pick Dodger on Hall of Fame. You got to. And you're probably gonna, even though you have Pick Dodger Hall of Fame, you're still probably gonna want to put Tireless Defender on, because you're probably screens are still going to hit you. I don't care what you think. Screens are still going to hit you. Run out of stamina, so you're gonna want Tireless Defender. At least bronze. At least put it on bronze. And then maybe. This build is really undersized, so I don't think you need Chase Down or Rim Protector, but you know, maybe Pickpocket if that's like your style of play, or you know, I don't really know. There's not that many other great guard badges. Maybe Defensive Leader if you want to help your big out. Lightning Reflexes is decent, but yeah, you do you. I mean, I would personally maybe go with Chase Down Artist Silver, Tireless Defender Silver, and then maybe like I don't even know, maybe Pickpocket Bronze or Lightning Reflexes Bronze. Just because Chase Down Artist does give you a lot of better animations, and so does Rim Protector. If you have these on, you'll get a lot better jumping animations and stuff. Or even if you just, because you're worried about being undersized, maybe put Pogo Stick on. But yeah, guys, that is actually just going to wrap it up for this 2-way playmaking shot creator build creation. If you guys did enjoy, please remember to, you know, leave a like and subscribe if you are new. It's been your boy Diz, and I'm out. Peace.